Escrow Crypto Art Community. It's your boys Billy, Brandon, and Bruz back at it from that quick break. We're going to jump into our next topic. So our next topic for you guys is an update on what's going on with Janet Yellen and the bullshit she be pulling. Billy, what's going on with that bullshit?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so, it was recent news that, Citadel and the relationship with Robinhood and all the sketchy shit that they've been up to with, everything we've just been talking about, freezing buy options and only making people sell and, class action lawsuits that are supposed to be being enforced against Robinhood. Mm-hmm. Well, there's news that she's actually been paid almost $1 million by Citadel for like previous meetings through about three private meetings that she spoke at, because she's like this economic and market expert, so she'll speak at these meetings for these hedge funds to kind of she talks to the Wall Street hedge funds and basically on her foresight on where the markets are going, how the economy is doing, so that they can gain a better understanding of where to put their investors' money.
Wink. But
I'm gonna say this sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
But yeah, they've paid her $800,000 from 2019 to 2020 to speak at 3 meetings. But between 2019 and 2020, she's actually made $7 million for speaking for other events outside of just Citadel's event.
Palantir,
so it goes to show it's like, okay, well, all these class action lawsuits that are going, that Robinhood's getting hit with, well, knowing that she's been paid all this money by these hedge funds, she's in bed with these guys, and it's just a cover. These guys pay her all this money so that, later down the line, if they do get caught up in some fishy shit, they know they got her, good relationship. She's in bed with them.
Yeah, it's bribery. It's legal bribery. And they've been doing this for decades.
To get bribery across the table, so it's doubtful.
Here's a suitcase of money.
It's doubtful that anything like prison, like Dave Portnoy wanted to see prison sentences. It's doubtful that's even going to happen because
she's the Treasury Secretary. She helps make these laws, and she's got a bag full of money. I'll send you all to jail.
This person that's supposed to be enforcing legal action towards Robinhood's sketchy moves, as well as working with SEC. I mean, it's all very doubtful that anything prison-wise is going to happen. Maybe just like we said earlier, some kind of fine, and they're going to go on their happy way. And
I mean, 800,000, bro. That seems like a fucking huge number. Like, I don't give a fuck how smart you are. Like, to show up for a speech and to get what she probably talked for like 15, 20 minutes, maybe maximum 45 minutes on stage.
An hour, even if
she just gave her thoughts and she's getting 800,000. We know that's like money
laundering
101.
It's low key hush money. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna overpay you all this money to speak, but just so you know, in the future, you better have our back. We better have our back, and this is one of those examples of when they need her back. That's why they pay her all that money, is so that she has their back when they get into some fucking scandalous shit.
Whoever this girl is in the red suit, like I remember, I saw this press interview. I didn't even know what I was watching. They asked her about Janet Yellen, and I just remember her brushing off the question so quick and with such fucking like.
Is she the new press secretary? I think
whoever
maybe?
she is, she was just like, she's a financial expert. Like it's normal for her to get paid that much.
It's normal for her to get that kind of money.
She dismissed it like so condescendingly and that's the problem. Like I'm not political in any kind of way, but there's a tone that's being used right now where if you question anything, you're condescending.
You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. She deserves that money.
Like, go fuck yourself. No, that's not normal.
These people are all in bed together, and I don't know if you've seen a picture of Janet Yellen, but that's not an OnlyFans page I want to be watching. And they're all in bed together.
There she is.
Doing it, and I'm not watching this show, okay? And she should not be giving advice to anybody.
If I woke up to that face staring at me, holy shit, bro, I would just probably off myself. That's like one of my nightmares right there. Like you like it's like lightning outside, and there's like a rocking chair with an old lady, and like the lightning flashes, and you just see Janet Yellen looking at you through the window,
there's a big black,
back and forth.
There's a big black rocking chair, and she's sitting there stirring the big black pot in the back of the White House, like, we're we're gonna have a speech today, and she's
Hey,
out there
man,
with
she-
some
she
fucking
made-
candles and shit.
She made
Like
$7
what?
million in a 2-year time span just for talking at private hedge fund.
Were they paying her to
events.
talk or paying her to leave? Look at this. I would be like, yeah, just go, please. We're gonna have nightmares now.
She's supposedly
You-
one of the smartest people and biggest experts on the markets.
But they-
and
they
economy.
say
Fucking
that
100
about
years
every
ago?
other
Look at this
dude-
bitch.
every
What do you
other-
mean smartest people?
But
She-
it's just,
like a
I mean, no
million
matter
years
how
old.
smart she is,
Well,
it's
maybe that's
just
why she's so
obvious.
smart. She's been around for 4 million years. I'd be smart too if I was
It's
one of
obvious
her.
she's smart and corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Because, and another thing on top of all this, what I read was they think that all these class action lawsuits won't even get anywhere in court because in the user agreement, when you sign up for an account on Robinhood,
Oh, yeah,
it
it's in
says
the-
in the fine print that they have the ability to shut off all buying
to shut off all buying.
for
for
to
any
shut off
reason,
all buying for any
volatility
reason at
reasons,
any
or
time.
anything like that. But yeah, it's in there.
So
It's like-
basically, when you sign up for an account, you're agreeing that they can
yeah,
do
they're
that. So
they're
that-
wondering if that will supersede the amount of money people lost. So it's gonna it'll set some kind of a precedent of whether or not.
Well,
they,
there's no way to figure out how much money people lost because so many people couldn't get in. People were auto sold out. How did those people going to figure out their missed gains or potential gains,
Yeah.
losses that
get-
they're owed or
I guess
due?
it'll matter how many people actually filed and said, "Hey, I was trying to buy. Look, I was trying to buy." And if they get 1 million people that show hey, I had money, I'm trying to buy this.
I have plenty of proof of
Yeah,
screenshots
that's what
of
I
like
mean.
me
So
trying
maybe
to
if
buy
enough-
like limited, like you can't place this order. You
So
can't place this order.
if enough people, they have like, look, we have 4 million screenshots of these people trying to buy this stock. Maybe that would be enough. I don't know how it works with these criminals. I know
she's in bed with these hedge funds big time.
Gross.
And,
disgusting.
it's all fucking more corrupt bullshit, man. It's crazy.
Fucking gonna throw up in my mouth.
And they want and they want to continue to control all the new innovation that cryptocurrency is bringing. That's fucking.
Well, they can't. That's great about it.
In the U.S., they can try, but it's just not a.
I mean, look at XRP. I thought that was going to go bye-bye just because, usually the United States, when they set some kind of laws financially, it reverberates throughout the world because we control the dollar. Basically, the dollar used to be backed by gold. Now it's backed by idiots with guns, the military. We don't like what you're doing. We're gonna come fuck up your country.
It's gonna be so fucking crazy.
You can't do that with Bitcoin.
Watch the dollar's gonna be backed by Bitcoin in like 50
It's
years.
going to be. You can't. It's
the dollar backed by
it's
Bitcoin.
it's the money for peace. You can't put a gun to some country like we're taking your Bitcoin. You can't hack it. Can't do anything.
I mean, that's what they're going to go to. I mean, we're going to the government's going to have a stable coin, and that's what all they're going to send out. That's what it's going to be.
Well, yeah. That's
Overall,
that's gonna
it's just sad to
better
see.
for crypto in general.
It's just sad to see and learn that the people that we all vote for to be in these political positions that are supposed to be there to enforce the laws are just doing the fucking
I
opposite.
sure as
Well,
fuck didn't
if
vote
you-
for her.
Yeah.
I'm voting for her to be thrown off the island.
We should be able to do that. We should be able to vote people out. Like, there should be able to.
term limits. man,
Yeah,
is what
not
always
even
comes
term limits.
up,
I mean,
right?
she was just appointed by Biden, so
3
she's
days.
she's someone that the
Oh, yeah.
incoming administration has to appoint by then. Like, so they're not
Yeah.
even. So she's not even voted in by the people. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure the people
no,
would have stopped that
she's
garbage
a-
from
No, I'm
happening.
pretty sure
Appointing,
Biden selected her to be his
Yeah.
So
Secretary of Treasury.
Who knows who paid how much for that to happen? But if someone with that much interest, like personal interest in the finance, like
And
for
a bad
themselves,
player,
It's a conflict of interest.
it's such a
easily,
conflict of
and-
interest. She should not even be able to be involved in politics because of her previous ties to or not even in politics, in that specific department of politics.
Yeah.
She should have
I'm
nothing
gonna
to do in
run
the
all the
financial
money.
sector of politics.
Yeah.
Just because of how much she's tied in with this whole institutional side.
Yeah.
Like she's completely in their pockets.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous how this stuff even happens still to this day.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
We're gonna have to get
Fucking Janet Yellen.
We have to get some
you
warlocks to
crooked
cast some
bitch.
spells against her for the ones that she's casting back there in the fucking behind the White House. Who knows what kind of
And then
crazy
Citadel's the one that pays her, the one that's at the bottom of this whole fucking
Robinhood
problem
thing, yeah.
going on right now with Robinhood and GameStop and all the other exchanges. So I mean, Citadel, that's who she's in. That's who she's hand in hand with.
Yeah, It's crime.
It's all corrupt.
It's fucking mafia.
It's just crazy to see, like, you know, you get one corrupt fucking, like, they all talk about how scandalous the election supposedly was, and then it's like all the stuff with the stock market, and then you do your research and you find out who's controlling the exchange that shut down, and then the Secretary of Treasury is also in bed with these companies and these hedge funds, and it's like, who the fuck is here to control these people from
big financial orgy? And I'm disgusted.
corrupt
I'm
shit,
surprised
you know?
I have
It's like,
not thrown up yet.
we need the fucking Rock to come down here and lay the smack down. You know, it's
Fucking
like,
candy ass, you lay the smack down.
someone needs to come in here and
The
just
fucking Rock.
You know what's
Got the
fucking
Rock.
crazy
Shit.
is like
Yeah.
in maybe 8 years I can see The Rock being president. I can see Dwayne Johnson being president.
Would not be surprised.
I wouldn't. Like, Idiocracy is one of my favorite movies of all time, and like,
we've
it's
already lived
literally-
through
it's been played
Idiocracy.
out
Yeah,
for
that's-
so long. I can totally
It is
see
an
it.
idiocracy. So we need you guys to buy Bitcoin. Save yourselves. This is why we're here, okay? I know we're cryptards, but this is the whole point of the channel, is to get out of this system and burn it down, okay?